Dun, 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 dun. I was listening to some Journey, so I'm pretty sure we're going to be doing Journey all day in my head. Because Journey, because just a small town girl living in a love. Okay, that's in my head, that's a good note. I know what it sounds like out there, but in my head, that was a good note. Hey, Shelby Sheb! I was singing Journey. Do you want me to sing it again? I was like, just a small town girl. Man, that sounds good. That's good. Hey, Jenny. I got Jenny and Shelby watching. It's just the three of us. Okay, so let's talk about budget. Let's talk about budget. I don't know. Who's there now? Who else is there? I got Jenny. I got Shelby. And I don't know. I like this filter because I can see the blue guy. Then I'd see the gray guy. Then I'd see the green guy. Who else is there? I got three. Oh, now my eyes are split. Ooh. I don't know what this one's called, but I like it. Dun, 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 dun. I got some new pieces in. Look, I got some new. Well, you can't see the color. I'll show you the color later when it's not so black and white and green and blue. But I got some new pieces in. I got some. Hey, Doug. All right, we're up to 7. Just a small town girl. I got my super cool car right here. Yes, I do. Wait, where's my other cool car? Where's the coolest car in the universe? There. No, where's my cool car? My heart's gonna stop. Where's my cool car? Man, I lost it in my chaos. Has anybody seen my car? I don't know where it's at. I see a boat. I see a stained glass window. I don't know where my cool car is at. I wonder if I put it up and forgot I put it up. Do you ever do that? Do you ever put things up and forget where you put them? And you're like, I'm going to put this up and remember where I put it. And then like a day later, you're like, where did I put that thing? And then you find it. Well, that makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. Hey, Stephanie. Are the kids with you? No kids. Just you and hubby. Is hubby with you? All right. I like hearing your status. You got your Death Star finished, and you got the snow speeder finished. That's good. Steven, my main man, Steven, I finally get to see you, because normally I don't see your comments until after the thing is over. But I'm glad you're here, Steven. Is Caleb with you, too? We got Steven and Caleb. Dun, 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 dun. Putting things up on my happy list, right? And Patrick, my main man, Patrick. Patrick, have you missed a show yet? I don't think you've missed a show. I think you've been one of the people who's been here every time. You're like Mr. Ron. You're here all the time. I'll get you a shirt. I'll get you an SAPB shirt. Let me turn that off. Okay. Oh, no, I want to turn that off. Turn it off. All right, hang on. Clearly, Mr. Ron doesn't know how to do this. Okay, there we go. Okay. So I got Caleb and Steven. Cool. Cool. So hubby's at work. I'm sorry, hubby's at work. John Anthony is watching. What? I miss seeing you guys. Let's see. Okay, I'm going to leave the comments down low because I get distracted with the comments. I don't know if you notice. Sometimes I'll be building and I'm talking and then I'll just stop and I don't know. Okay. Well, I lost it. All right, let me turn on the air because it's like 8 million degrees in here and I'm wearing a polyester shirt. Oh my goodness, it's 76. 76. That's entirely too hot for this old man. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, are y'all ready to get building? I saw some cool things the other day online. And my favorite thing to do these days, especially since we're doing all these cool videos, my favorite thing to do is to look at a picture. And I used to call Shelby or Mr. Chris and some other folks and say, hey, can you help me? But I've been trying to figure it out. Now, I'm not doing this level, but I'm doing pretty good at my level. So I saw this cool aircraft carrier the other day. Hey, Jen. Let me put my paper right there. Hey, if you haven't got your happy list with you, make sure you get it somewhere in the next few minutes because we're going to talk about it in a minute. Remember your happy list from yesterday? And if you don't know what I'm talking about, then I'll catch you up. So I'm going to start with 2 inverts. Do you know what an invert is? Let me show you. So this is a regular slope piece. See how it's just got the studs on top and then the receptors on the bottom, and then there's the slope. Well, the slope invert has the studs on bottom. Actually, it's the studs on top, and the slope goes the opposite way. So we're going to put 2 of these side by side. Back to back, I should say. Back to back like that, right? So watch this. I'm going to take those 2. Now I'm going to take a 1x6, and I'm going to join them together like that. Can you see it already? Can you see it? As soon as I did that, I was like, whoa, I see it. Okay, so now then we're going to do dun, 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 dun. What are we doing? What are we doing? We need to put, this is the flight deck. That's where the airplanes and helicopters take off and land from. So there's the flight deck. Now then we need the control tower. The control tower is where all the decisions are relayed and made and whatnot. So what we're going to do here is we're going to put 2 1x1 studs on top of each other, and we're going to put them on top of 2 plates, and I'm going to put them like that. Now watch this, and then here's my, I don't know what this is, but it looks cool. So there's our aircraft carrier. What? Look at that. That's like what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 pieces we built an aircraft carrier. Another micro build. Mr. Ron likes the micro builds. I like it. I like it a lot. I might have to build one of those and take it home and put it in my collection. Do you remember my collection? Can you see that big case over there? See that case right over there? Because I'm pointing and you can't see it because I don't know what I'm thinking. I'm sorry. That was funny. Yeah, it's over there. It's the case. I'll show you again if you want me to. So, all right. So we just started out our Thursday with an aircraft carrier. So how about that? We're going to put that right there. And the carrier's going to watch. And maybe Batman Bunny can watch too. Batman Bunny. Okay. Do you have your happy list with you? Here's my happy list. We're going to come back to it in a second. So the other day I asked Miss Jen when she was at work, I said, hey, can you get me all the parts for this robot? And she said, what robot? And I gave her a picture. And I said, just get all the pieces for this. And she said, okay. So she did. And she did it real quick and made it look easy. And then she handed it to me. And I didn't see her build it. So I don't know how she did it. So I'm going to try to build it today. So be patient with me. You ready to build the robot? Let's build a robot. There's a robot somewhere. Oh, here's one. Okay, here we go. I've never built this before, so we're going to see how we do. So if I'm messing something up, send me a message and say, hey, Mr. Ron, why don't you do that the other way? Here we go. Ready? Lego. Okay. So here, let's just start with this. Let's start with a brick modified 1x1 with 4 studs. And let's just do, here, let's put these guys on it. These are taps. They look like, taps. They look like water taps, right? So check it out. Look, see, there's like a little water tap. So I'm going to put that on there like that. Okay. And then we're going to put some cones on here. Boo, boo, ba-doo. Hey, sing with me while I'm building. Boo, ba-doo, 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 ba-doo. And then let's put some knees. Let's give our robot some knees. We need to be thinking of a name too. Start thinking of a name for our robot. Okay. And then let's give him some feet. Or her. Maybe it's a her. I don't know if it's a him or her. But how's that? That's good for our legs, right? That's cool. I'm digging this. This looks all right. Cool. All right. And then let's give him some hips. So, there's that. Oh, Miss Patricia, you're so sweet. Okay. What else can we do? Let's do, here. Let's give him one of these. Put another one of these on top. And what I like about these brick modified pieces is you have so many studs on it. You can do, man, you can just do some crazy things on this. All right. So let's do this. Let's take that off first. Let's put some dishes on the side. With me? I just put the dishes on the side. Nothing needed. And then I'm going to put in some T-handles. And so these T-handles, they're actually pneumatic pieces, but they have 1,000 other uses. Like they use them, like if you look at the the Lego motorcycles. These are normally the kickstands that are on the motorcycles. I like them because they're good at doing what we're fixing to do, and that's to hold things. And holding things is good sometimes. So, all right, I'm not going to put it back on the legs just yet because I'm gonna be handling it a lot, so I don't want to break it. Okay, so now then, and these are cool pieces. I don't know what they're really called, but we call them antlers because at Christmas time they make great antlers for reindeer. So I'll just put one there. I got the presidential song in my head. I don't know why. Did you eat a good breakfast this morning? Did you eat a good breakfast? I hope you ate a good breakfast. I had 1.5 egg sandwiches that were just amazing. Amazing egg sandwiches. Thank you, Jenny. Okay, so we got that. All right, let's do this now. Let's put some holder hands in here. Oh, this is going to be cool. He could pick up all the Lego we dropped. Be like, give me those Lego. Give me those Lego. Dun, 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 dun. Now, somebody might be saying, well, Mr. Ron, wait a minute. You've got a silver one, a gray one, a dark gray one, and a black one. Is that okay? What do you think my answer is? Yeah, because when you're building, they don't have to match. They can do whatever you want them to. They can be gray or black or multicolored. Or there's nothing that says they had to be all one color. All right, so if that's the hips, we're going to put that back on there. I'm thinking I might be onto something here. What do you think? Ooh, that's got like a General Grievous feel, don't it? Okay, so what else can we do? I'm going to give him a arc reactor. Here's the arc reactor from Tony Scuba Suit. I'm going to give him an arc reactor right there in the middle. Okay, and then I'm going to give him a computer control panel right there on his belt. So like he's a cowboy with a belt, but his belt buckle is like Inspector Gadget. It does all kinds of cool things. Okay, so there's that. Let's see here. I don't know. How did we do this, Miss Chen? I don't know how you did it. Okay, well, I'm gonna do this. I don't know if this is right, but I'm digging it. Whoa! Now here's the cool part. We're going to give our robot some lightsabers. And if you need lightsabers, let me know. I can put them on the website. In fact, I'll put some out there today, at sapbstore.com, so that if you want to buy some lightsabers, you can buy some lightsabers. They're not crazy expensive. There's two of them that are expensive. There's one of them I don't have. Oh, the trans light blue is a little expensive, and then the trans purple is a little expensive. But like the orange and red, and they're not so bad. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to give our robot some lightsabers. But my lightsabers that I'm giving him aren't for fighting. This is for spreading peanut butter. The lightsaber heats up the peanut butter enough so that it's easy to spread. It just goes on like that. It's just amazing. It's amazing. What do you think? Now, because we use these little hands, now look at this, we can tilt it. So like, look, we made General Grievous's not so angry brother. Now he can spread our peanut butter for us. What? I don't know if that's how Miss Jen built it, but I think I did pretty good. I like it, so I hope you like it. And look, we've still got some holes in the back, so maybe we can look at adding some more things to it. But for right now, we're just going to let him sit right there and look at... Uh-oh. We lost a leg, Captain. I'll get it. Okay, we're just going to let him sit right there and look at us. Come on, robot guy. Oh, we need a name. Did you come up with a name yet? Our name. Right now, I'm going to name him Coffee. Hello, Coffee. That was to my mug, not to him. So, I hope you had fun with that one. So, we got an aircraft carrier and a droid. Now, this next one that we're going to build, I've been looking at it for probably a week. And I've been trying to think, how can I do this? And I was getting frustrated with it because I didn't know what to do. But what do I always tell you when you get frustrated? I tell you, just take a breath and then just get back on it, right? So what I did was I took a big breath this morning because it was just stressing me out, and took a big breath. And I said, you know what? Quit trying to make it perfect and just make it the way Mr. Ron would make it. And I want you to do the same thing. When we're making something, if you can't make it the way I make it, then you make it the way you make it, because that's the right way to make it. So if you do your robot different than my robot, is that okay? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Okay. let's get on to this next one. This next one's so fun. Let me move my paper here out of the way. And by the way, I have a big stack of paper like this of all the things that we've been building. So like if you want a picture of something, I can send it to you, or the real thing, or the instruction, not the instructions, because I don't have any instructions, but the picture I used to build it off of. So on this next one, I'm not going to tell you what it is. I want you to guess what it is, okay? We're going to start with just a big plate. And it can be any plate. It doesn't have to be this big. It can be a 4x4, a 3x3. I like this one because it's just a big old plate, and it gives us lots of room to build other things. So we're going to put that here. Let me move our droid out of the way over here. Move Batman over here, and we're going to put the ship right there. Okay, can you see okay? You can see that okay? Okay, good. Got it. Okay, that's it. Look, I made a green loaf of bread. Ta-da! No, that's not what I made. Okay, all right. So here's my bucket of parts. I came these parts earlier. All right, so first thing we're going to do is I'm going to set out some 1x4s. Gavin, I mean Patrick, I don't think it's General Grievous. I think it's General Grievous-like. But you're right, he does look like General Grievous. Okay, so, what am I doing? Yes, so here's my top. So I'm just going to start putting some pieces together, and then I'll show you some pictures in a minute. Okay? All right, so there's that, and now we need some of these. And I want you to try to guess what this is as we're building it. Bum 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 bum. I'm thinking now I should have not took it apart so much because I built it earlier. But I'm going to get through it. You know why? Because we're going to get through this. We are going to get through this. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, so I'm going to put 3 right there. So 3 these are 1x2 slopes. I'm going to put 3 slopes right there. Actually, we need 4. Do we need 4? Is it 4? It's 4. Oh, that's why, because we're going to use a 1x2 also. So we're going to put that right there, that right there. Okay, so here's what we did. We took 2 2x2s and 4 1x2s, and we're going to put right there. Now then we're going to put a purple brick. Cornell Gracious. I like it. Corporal Mischievous. I like Corporal Mischievous. That's good. All right, so I'm going to put that right there. Can you see that okay? Okay. Now then I'm going to take this. This is just a 1x4 slope, and I'm going to put it right there. And I'm going to take this other 1x4, and I'm going to put it right there. So here's what we just made. I'm going to give you a hint. That's the top, right? Okay, so I'm going to take the top, and I'm going to turn it over. Bam! Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put this arch right here in the front, like that. And I'm going to put the other arch in the back, like that. So I have 2 arches. What could that be? I don't know. Okay, yes, I do know. Okay, so I got my arches, and now then I'm going to put a 1x4 brick here, a 1x4 brick here, and you'll see that all my colors are real happy colors. I didn't want any grays, I didn't want any darks, I wanted just happy colors. All right, so it's supposed to be 1, 2, 3. Okay, so now then we need to do this and this. Okay, is it? Let me see here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I'm right. All right, you have any guesses yet? A doghouse? Did I hear somebody say doghouse? It could be a doghouse. I don't know. We'll see. I guess we'll see. Now then, let's give it a bottom, right? Let's give it a bottom. So we're going to take 2 2x2s. Two 2x4 bricks. Put like that. Any hints? You got any ideas? What do you think it's going to be? I don't know. I don't know what it's gonna be. Okay, so let's turn it over like this. That's upside down, by the way. And now then we're gonna do this. And now then we're gonna do this. Oh wait, no, let's do this first. Let's put a 2x2 there, and then our 2x2 brick rounds, and then now let's do another 2x2 brick right there. All right, what does that look like? Not a doghouse. You're close, though. It is a house. I think it's, I don't know. Let's see, though. Let's see what goes in it. I don't know what's going to go in it. All right, so now we're back to using these inverts. So remember, this is a slope, and this is an invert. So the inverts have the studs, the angle's different. So when the studs are up, the angle is opposite. So what we're going to do is we're going to take two 1x2 inverted slopes. We're going to put them back to back, just like we did that aircraft carrier, right? Okay. Now we're going to take a 1x4 plate, and we're going to join them together. Now this is what's cool. Just by doing that, putting that plate on top, it automatically makes it look cool. I think it makes it look cool. Okay, so now that I want to put this right here. Any idea what this is going to be? Any ideas? You got any idea what this is going to be? Sometimes I don't, and I build it. I don't know. Okay, yes. Oh, here's the fun part. Now then, we are going to take a 1x1 tile, and we are going to we're going to put it on the back. See that? Now then, we're going to put two eyeballs, one on each side. One right there. We're going to put one on the opposite side. No, not the opposite side, Mr. Ron. And now we're going to give him a blue nose. And we're going to take that piece, and we're going to put right... Well, I totally did that wrong. Just laugh with me because it's funny. That's why, because it's funny. Okay. All right. So now we got it right. Could be a bird. Could be a bird. Could be something else. I don't know. Okay. So there is that. Man. Okay. Now then, I think we need a plume on top, because you're right, we're making a bird. So now we have a plume, right? Now watch this. We're going to put this bird, we're going to put him on the end stud like that. And here's what's cool about being on just one stud. Now we can tilt it. We can turn it whichever way you want to turn it. So we're going to put him right there. But you know what? I think he needs a friend. So I like Superman too. I think he needs a buddy. Just make him a buddy. Bum, 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 bum. So same thing, except instead of using 1x2s this time, I'm going to use 2x2s. So 2x2 inverts. I'm going to put them down just like this. And I couldn't find any 2x4 red plates. So what I did was I'm using a 2x2 to join them together. See that? And now I'm just going to cover these other pieces, other studs. So it's the same thing we did on the 1x2. We're just using different pieces. And this is to remind you that you don't have to have the piece. Sometimes you can improvise the pieces. And improvising the pieces is sometimes just as good. In fact, many times it's just as good. All right, what's Mr. Ron's favorite piece in the whole world? The jumper, 1x2 with a jumper. I'm going to put it right here, right in the middle like that. Now, can you see what we're fixing to build here? This is going to be cool. All right, I'm going to keep it that. I put a 1x1 with two studs. Now, I think whatever we're building, I think it needs some eyeballs. It needs some eyeballs because it needs to see clearly. Ooh, it's like a tugboat with eyeballs. Choo, choo. No, that's a train. I don't know. What does a tugboat sound like? Ooh, ooh, ooh. I don't know. I'm gonna need some tugboat lessons because I don't know what a tugboat sounds like. Got that, right? You got it? Okay. Okay, check this out now. So now then, hey, brother Danny. So now then we're gonna give our creature a red tail and a yellow beak. Ta-da! I like it. All right. I have no idea where these pieces are supposed to go. Like I said, there's always extra pieces. Okay, here we go. Last thing we're going to do is I think our bird is a flightless bird. You know what that means, flightless? It means he don't fly. What other birds are flightless? Are chickens flightless? No. Chickens can kind of fly, right? Does that count if they can go from here to there? I don't know. Emus are flightless. Ostriches are flightless. I don't know. What other birds are flightless? All right. Toucan Sam, it could be. If he's Toucan Sam, I want some Fruit Loops. You know what I'm saying? I want some Fruit Loops, my man. So there's our bird, and we're going to put him right here. And he's going to be kind of just standing here. Now, here's what's cool. If you don't push too hard, if you're not like cranking it real hard, because we've got him on these rounds, look, I can kind of tilt him a little bit. See how the legs should be facing this way, but because we got him on those rounds, we can tilt him a little bit. So he's like looking over to the left. He's like, hey, what's up, man? What you doing? What you doing, man? Hey, how you doing? You doing okay? Okay, good. Okay. How about that? I've been waiting for a long time to make this one. And I'll be honest with you, I didn't make it like the picture I saw because I looked at the picture and I said, well, I'm going to make it the way I want to make it. And this is what I did. And I like it. I like it a lot. I like this guy's. He's got that feather on top. So we need names. We're going to need some names. I don't know. We could call this one Danny and this one Mitch, I guess. Danny and Mitch, maybe. I don't know. Or Mitch and Danny. I don't know. The tall one would be Danny for sure. Yeah. All right. I'm going to put that right there. Gonna put that so you can stare at it. He's going to stare at you. They're going to stare at you. Okay, so the last thing I want to talk about today is chickens cannot fly. Well, I don't know. If you go after one, they're pretty good. They can pseudo fly. Fly away from me, right? Yeah, okay. I know this. I know these chickens don't have to fly because they got a ride from the cow. Okay, the happy list. You remember the happy list we talked about? And what's the purpose of our happy list? Why are we starting a happy list? Because sometimes, especially these days, it seems like we can't do what we want to do, or we can't have what we want to have because of all this stuff. So we want to, we're going to make a list of things we're happy about so that when things go wrong, we can look at that list and go, hey, no, we're doing okay. So remember yesterday's happy list? Mr. Ron said he was thankful for his family, his friends, and my SAPB family, right? And I'm very happy about that. And today, I'm going to put number 4. Now, if you got more, you can. So number 4, let's see, what am I thankful for today? I am thankful today, I'm happy about today that I can laugh. Because sometimes when things get really stressful for me, and they get stressful for you too, I know they do. If you're 6, they get stressful. If you're 56, they get stressful. Just you need that. Just sometimes you gotta laugh. So I'm gonna put, I'm thankful that I can laugh. And here's another one too, and this is really cool. My daughter got me up yesterday morning, and she said, go for a bike ride with me. And I was like, I don't want to go for a bike ride. It's cold, because it was cold yesterday morning. But I did, and I'm thankful for bike rides. For bike rides. I am thankful for that I can laugh, and I am thankful for bike rides. That's what I'm thankful for. So that's Mr. Ron has 5 right now. So don't try to do as many as I do. Do what you think you can do. If you got 1 or 2 things, if you got 3 or 4 things, that's fine. But every day we're going to add to this list. And then next time I get stressed or something, I'm going to look at the list and go, you know what? I still can laugh, and I've still got my friends, and I can still ride my bike. So that's cool, right? Awesome. I want to take just a second before we go and talk to you, moms and dads, and the adults in the house. Don't forget that these videos are set up to help the kids play and have fun and maybe laugh. I hope they laugh a little bit. But don't forget about you. You need to take a break, and you need a mental vacation too. So if it's playing with Lego with me, or if it's going in the backyard and just reading a book, but don't forget about you. You are so essential in all this that when I tell the kids we're going to get through this, I'm talking about you too. So please, you stay up with us. Keep your energy up, and whatever you need to do. If you want to build Lego with us, I'm glad to have you. In fact, I love building Lego with you. But let's don't forget about you too. Okay, last thing, like I always tell you, is please continue to wash your hands and don't touch your face so much. I saw somebody on the news the other day. They had rubber gloves on, and they were eating chips with the rubber gloves on, and that doesn't make any sense. So wash your hands and keep your hands off your face. Remember, call your grandparents. Tell them you love them. Moms and dads, call your brothers and sisters. Send them a text. Tell them you love them. To my brother who's watching, I love you, man. Thanks for watching. And to my other brothers who aren't watching, and my sister who sometimes watches, I love you guys, and I'll call you shortly. So thank you so much for being a part of this. I'm not kidding. I am 1,000% serious. This keeps me sane. You can ask my wife. You can ask my Miss Jen, my coworkers. I look forward to this as much as you do, probably more, because this is like, hey, I got to do a video. I get to do a video, yeah. So ask me what we're going to build tomorrow. I don't know. We'll figure it out tomorrow. I don't know yet. If you got any ideas, shoot me some ideas. All right. I'm thankful that you're part of our family. I appreciate you being here. Give me a high five. Cool. sapbstore.com. 210-468-7529. We're still here for you. You let us know how we can help. And from Miss Jenny and Miss Jen and Mr. Carlos and Mr. Chris and Mr. Wade and Miss Shelby and myself, thank you for being part of the SAPB family. We love you, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye, guys.